the Fallen are a scourge, tirelessly engaged in a war against us, and scavenging all that remains. Hello and welcome. Today I'm going through the Fallen lore and explaining the Fallen race, including their biology, history, hierarchy, houses, and intentions. The Fallen are a nomadic race of tall, four-armed humanoids, and are known in their native tongue as Eliksni. They are a resilient species that can survive in a number of harsh environments, including, but not limited to, extreme cold, extreme heat, and desert environments. The Eliksni have 4 glowing bright blue eyes and purple blood. In certain cases they can also grow back their arms if removed from their bodies. The Fallen require ether to live, which is produced by their servitors. Each house's ether consumption is also controlled by its respective Kell. The Eliksni were once a proud people who lived on their home world and the many star systems they controlled, and they were graced by the arrival of the Traveler, which they named the Great Machine. Upon the Traveler's arrival, the Eliksni were presumably carried into an era of technological and natural marvels, similar to humanity's golden age. However, this all ended when a destructive event the Eliksni called the Whirlwind destroyed their homeworld and civilization, forcing the surviving Fallen to retreat to the stars. After which, they became entangled in a brutal civil war over the ruins of their civilization and the last of their resources. Eventually, the Fallen stopped warring with each other and decided to seek out the Traveler to regain their once held glory. The Fallen eventually tracked the Traveler to the Milky Way and to Earth, where they launched a full-scale attack on humanity. We were not prepared. The Fallen hierarchy consists of many ranks. Here I will cover the most common ranks seen in Destiny and Destiny 2 in ascending order. The first and lowest rank of the Fallen hierarchy is the Dreg. A Dreg has 2 of their forearms cut off as a ritual of humiliation by their superiors. A Wretch is a Dreg but armed with arc spears. A Marauder is a hooded vandal with wrist blades instead of the usual high-powered rifles. However, they still come with cloaking devices. The third rank of Fallen are the Captains, which are considerably larger, have all of their arms, and have shields for extra protection. They also command crews of Fallen Dregs and Vandals. Barons are stronger captains who control Fallen crews and ships. The second to last rank are the Archons. These serve as high priests and commanders for the Fallen military, and are considerably larger than the ranks before. The final rank of the Fallen army is the Kell. Each house has only one Kell, and they control its respective house's military and the ether consumption of the entire house. The Fallen also have a number of automata that help them in battle, including, but not limited to, Shanks, Heavy Shanks, Walkers, and Servitors. There are many Fallen houses, some of which are now extinct. The most prominent houses that still exist are the House of Devils, which resides on Earth, the House of Dusk, which resides on Earth, Titan, and Nessus, the House of Exile, which resides on Earth's moon, the House of Judgment, which resides in the Reef and only has one surviving member, Variks the Loyal, who is, as his name suggests, loyal to Mara Sov, Queen of the Awoken. The House of Kings. However, many of this house are rarely seen but do reside on Earth. The House of Winter, which resides on Venus. And the House of Wolves, which allied itself with Mara Sov until Skolas, the Kell of the House of Wolves, returned and ordered them to rebel against the Queen and the Awoken, killing many in the process. There are 3 other houses which are presumed extinct by the whirlwind's destruction of the Fallen homeworld: the House of Rain, House of Scar, and the House of Stone. The Fallen are determined to take back the Traveler at any cost, including war with Earth, its allies, and its enemies. Reclaiming the Traveler is not the Fallen's only objective, however. Some Kells are chasing the legend of the Kell of Kells, which would bestow upon them rule over all houses and power over all ether consumption. The Fallen are one of my favorite races in Destiny, and one of the most interesting in my opinion. I think I would like to see them become our allies in the future, and if that happens, it would be pretty cool to see them fight on the battlefield with us, or for us to be able to play as a Fallen further down the line. No matter what happens, I can't wait to see what the Queen and her brother have planned for the Fallen, and I have no doubt that it will be interesting. Thanks to anyone who watched this video. I hope to make more like this in the future.